We deliver a huge range of courses which enhance the lives of children and the parents and carers across Gateshead. It's often the first stepping stone into learning for a lot of families, particularly vulnerable families. Our team of teachers are so experienced, and they have a lot of experience working with the most vulnerable families. So we work closely with, say, the children's centres. We find out what the main areas of need are in the area, and we often deliver bespoke courses for those families' carers. So in some of the areas at the moment, we're delivering courses on caring for children to very vulnerable parents and carers. It's parenting skills, it's safeguarding, health and safety. We provide creche and taxis to and from the venues to remove the barriers to learning, and to make it easy for those parents and carers to access. Often those parents and carers are families who are at risk of losing their children, or possibly have already had their children removed for certain reasons. We also at the moment are working in some of the children's centres and schools, delivering cooking on a budget in areas of high deprivation, really focusing on how to cook with leftover food, how to budget for your family meal, but also to be able to go and buy yellow stamped food products. So it links with sustainability, it links with budget and money, it's healthy eating. So from leftovers we'll provide course information on how to make lots of different soups and then freeze them. Some of our courses are aimed at children and parents working together in schools. So we work with the key stage of those children. So if it's nursery parents we're working with, we'll find out what the main curriculum areas are. So we'll be doing things like phonics or getting ready to start school. We'll be teaching children and parents to work together on homework topics. But more importantly, things like maths methods in schools, which often confuse parents. They know the right answer, but they don't know how to actually do the calculation and show their children how to get there. So we'll teach them how to do lots of different maths methods for the key stage of their child. Those classes often are the first hour or so are the parents on their own learning how to do the calculation, and then we invite the children in, and the parents and children can work together and actually practice together. So it's about breaking down those barriers to learning. And often, with family learning, research shows that children are more likely to succeed if their parents are involved in some sort of learning. And by, providing that safe, inclusive space where, if it's a children's centre or a family hub, they've actually been to the soft play there before, they've met the staff. We always start with a coffee morning, getting to know you. We invite the children in so that there's no worry about a child running around making a noise. We really get to know those parents, and you'll find that they're more likely to come back to the first session if they're made to feel welcome and that there's other parents in the same situation. The staff that work with a lot of our vulnerable families in particular, but all families, are very good at adapting their communication. They are down at the level of the children. They adapt their communication skills to work with the families. If they're working in a children's centre, they'll often come in their jeans and a t-shirt, still clean, tidy and smart, but so that it's not too formal a setting for families to be able to come in and feel nobody feels intimidated by the staff. They've all got a really down-to-earth attitude. They're very friendly. They understand the fears of some families. And one of our main, I would say, intentions is to build aspiration in a family. And aspiration comes from a child watching mum or dad or nana or granda engaging in learning and then doing it together as a family and talking about things, building that communication. The majority, I would say, is early years, primary school age, but at the moment we are working in a couple of secondary schools on transition and getting families ready to go from year 6 to year 7, supporting them with the different environments and what the expectations. We're working with older children in secondary school at the moment on mindfulness and mental health, with parents and teenagers sitting together. We're focusing on learning strategies to remain calm, to support with exams and anxiety, to support parents with challenging behaviour, and how mindfulness and living in the moment can support the whole family.